I just purchased a new RV and needed to add solar charging as I had installed on my old RV. I was a little skeptical when I purchased this solar charge controller since I usually try to stay with US built products. I most always get better service and quality from US companies and a better warranty. After looking at the cost differences between the China-built product and what I paid for my first solar controller US product, I figured what the heck. I'll give it a try. And I gotta tell ya, I am impressed with this MPPT 30 amp charger. I roof installed the exact same two 7-year-old 140 watt solar panels. I actually moved the same 105 amp hour deep cycle batteries I had just purchased for the old RV about 6 months ago to the new RV. Cheap sobs, only put one small deep cycle in the new RV. So I am pretty much comparing apples to apples except for new wiring with the same size 8-odd wiring I had in the old rig. The only major component changed was the solar charge controller, as the old one was not designed to be located with a separate monitoring panel and I could not find an ideal location for it. Long story short, this EPEVER 30 amp MPPT charge controller charges better than the old one with the same solar panels. The old controller was also an MPPT controller, but the best I had ever seen was about 5 amps on very low batteries. I have seen as much as 12 amps charging with this new controller with the same 7-year-old panels. It steps down through the charge process just as it should, and if left on it maintains the batteries properly and also sleeps and wakes up properly once the sun rises just as it should. I do a ton of off-grid backwoods or desert camping, and as long as it holds up, I will be a happy camper watching the nightly news or a movie without firing up the Jenny. My only suggestion is make sure you get the negative ground model if you are in the US. Review of solar system just installed. Components purchased from Amazon: HQSD 150 watts 12 volts poly solar panel, 150 watt off-grid PV, EPEVER tracer 3210 and solar charge controller MPPT 30A with MT50 remote meter, 8-OG solar panel extension cable wire MC4 connector 40 feet from panel to controller. Connected to two 105R flooded deep cycle batteries in parallel. Conditions: date October 17, 2019, Central Pennsylvania, bright sun, panel tilt 50 degrees. Results: best voltage and amps recorded 137 watts, at 15.7 volts 8 amps. Normally I see around a 113 watts with a 440 watt load on the batteries with good sun. I'm very happy with this equipment. Click link in description for more reviews.